The second control unit is the input-output cabinet. The mainframe offers several type of input-output adapter card that include open standard, allowing for flexibility for configuration and also for high bandwidth type of devices. The third control unit is a console terminal because in COS, different user is accessing the mainframe computer, and each of them have been assigned authentication and security key related to the transaction they're going to access. And we're going to discuss more about the details about this user's configuration in the succeeding slide. Uh, all hardware component of the ZOS offer a redundancy, and some of the components are built for redundancy. For example, the COS has a feature that allows CPU of the mainframe computer to be on and off dynamically depending on the system workload. And to better understand the uh, component of the mainframe computer, I have here some of the features of the actual uh, component inside the mainframe computer. As as we see here at the top picture here, the control unit. This is the actual plate for the control unit, and we see here the Ethernet adapter, the networking unit, and also here the disk. See the display. This is the actual display of the mainframe computer, and the important feature here is the in-house uh, socket or in-house plate for the processor and memory. You can see here that they are combined uh, with some wire here that connected to the cooling system. The very important observation that we need to notice here is that the processor and the memory are combined, or we can say that they are combined in one housing unit. There is a reason why the processor and the memory in mainframe computer are in one in-house cabinet, and we're going to discuss that in the succeeding slide. Okay. In some industry, they have one or two mainframe computer, but in large organization, very large organization, for example, bank, they have a combination of one of these mainframe computer, no, to create a, very large system of mainframe computer. And then we're going to talk about the factor contributing to the use of mainframe computer. And these are the factor contributing to the use of the mainframe computer. Uh, for example, here is the what we call the RAS, the reliability, availability, and serviceability. Second is the security and scalability and continuing compatibility. And we're going to discuss the first factor, the RAS. It is a very important characteristic of mainframe computer since it is used for application where the thing has to be done with zero downtime. Mm, it is used for million and uh, critical application and transaction. So first, we're gonna talk the RAS or the combination of the reliability, availability, and serviceability. Uh, RAS of computer have been important factor in data processing. When we say that a particular computer exhibit a RAS characteristic, we mean that it is designed system that place the high priority, most especially if the system are carrying the very critical transaction and downtime is not affordable for the company. Reliability of the system, meaning the hardware component have extensive sub-checking and self-recovery, and availability means the system can recover from failed component without impacting the rest of the running system. And serviceability, meaning the system can determine which component have failure or where's the failure occurred. This allows for the replacement of hardware, and the important things here is the ability of software to determine what are those problematic hardware. So we're going to discuss that feature in more details in the if we go into the second part of this slide, the COS. And for the second factor that contributing to the use of mainframe computer, of course, the security. A secure computing system prevent users or other user from accessing or changing any object on the system, including the user's data. Uh, of course, except through to the system that has a interface, the enforce authority. So in the case of mainframe, with the use of its operating system, mainframe can provide a very secure system for processing large number of a heterogeneous application that access critical data. And this is one of the main features of the COS that we're going to discuss later. But for now, we're going to talk about the security of the mainframe. And one of the most important part is the physical security of the uh, mainframe computer. As you can see here in this slide, the physical location of the mainframe computer is very secure. So it has its own room. Of course, it is uh, fully air conditioned room, and only authorized person can access to this room. And aside from physical security, many of the mainframe computer also provide what you call uh, user security, because one of the firm and most valuable resources in uh, large organization is a data or customer data. For example, computer list, customer list, accounting data, employee information, and so on.